Sports, a universal language. Wherever players come from, they can communicate through the give and go, the teamwork, the triumph and loss. Fun requires no translation. For decades, the city of Frankfurt an der Oder didn't need a game that could help bridge cultural gaps. The eastern German city was largely homogeneous, unlike Berlin and the better-known Frankfurt in the west of Germany. Generally speaking, the people here looked the same and ate the same foods. Then, in 2014, Chancellor Angela Merkel called for welcoming refugees, and over 1,000 refugees came to Frankfurt Oder, changing the area's makeup. And a community center near the border with Poland became a hub for Germans to interact harmoniously with people from all over the world. Sports is just one of many activities. Michael Kurzweili, the artist who made Brückenplatz, which means bridge place, sees it as a space to create a new society dedicated to collective fun and mutual acceptance.
My idea was to create a kind of laboratory to redefine space and to redefine society, common life, as a new kind of sculpture, a kind of social sculpture which we develop together.
Kurzweili believes people invent national identities and therefore have the power to change those constructs.
For me, there came lots of richness into this town, but I cannot tell you in percentages how many people like the refugees being here and how many people dislike it. My idea is not to fight against those who dislike it, but to show that it is such a richness.
Majid Behzad was a translator for Germany in Afghanistan before he sought asylum. He says when the German government first brought him here, he faced racist insults and attacks. He says he saw Frankfurt an der Oder as a, quote, dead city.
There was not much people, and so I had also no contact, and I was totally alone when I came here. But then day by day I started going out and making some friends. I talked to organizations, and the best thing which helped me a lot to come out of it and to not feel alone, I established one organization.
Through his organization, he helped other refugees get established here. Behzad brings members of his association to Brückenplatz to sip tea and meet.
It's a very open place for everyone, and everyone is welcome always here. They don't have to be registered an official organization. Everyone has a key, can come here, celebrate or organize their events. And of course, it's very important to put everything on the right place where it was after the event.
Native Frankfurter Heidi Pech first was uncomfortable when she came to Brückenplatz.
Und wo ich den ersten Freitag hier rinkam. Komm hier in das Café Blabla, sitzen lauter syrische Männer. Ausländer. Ich dachte, na Brustmahlzeit.
She was there to do community service, but she was wary of refugees initially.
Wurde ich angenehm überrascht. Wurde sehr freundlich aufgenommen, begrüßt, hingesetzt. Die haben sich gleich mit mir unterhalten, weil die wollten ja auch Deutsch lernen.
Frankfurt's Mayor René Wilke sees meeting places like Brückenplatz as one of the city's biggest assets.
In anderen Städten ist es alles vereinzelt, jeder für sich, separiert und eben in Parallelstrukturen. Und das macht Zusammenleben schwer, feindselig macht es das.
He hopes refugees will bring life back to what Behzad once saw as a dead city.
Jeder ist anders, und dass wir Menschen gut miteinander leben, wenn wir die Unterschiedlichkeit bei anderen spannend und interessant finden und gucken, was davon uns vielleicht bereichert, und wenn wir die Grenzen der anderen akzeptieren und respektieren.